Okay, so welcome to the next adventure of our campaign. So we just finished the Lost Mine of Phandelver adventure book, and now we're on to my own homebrew adventure. And so we join our heroes one sunny afternoon as they are following the Neverwinter River from Thundertree towards Neverwinter City. The party consists of Rokas, the elf ranger, Icewe, the human druid, and Harbek, the dwarf paladin. They're also joined by Harbek's cousin Linnea. Harbek and Rokas are arguing as they often do, while Icewe rolls her eyes behind them. The subject of dispute this time is which is superior, dwarvish or elvish craftsmanship?
It's really not an argument. Elvish craftsmanship is superior. I don't even know why you would call those pitiful attempts by dwarfs craftsmanship.
But when a dwarf draws a picture of a person, you actually know it's a person. All you do is scrawl these little things in there and then say, oh, this is art. I can take a bunch of garbage and weld it together and say, oh, what a lovely statue. I have no idea what it is. It just looks like garbage.
You do. That's all you do is argue. Oh, you just drive me to drink.
And so they squabble on and on as the sun sets. A few hours later, they approach the ruined walls of eastern Neverwinter. Okay, so we have our players, Rich, Patricia, and Harvey. Do you have anything you want to say to introduce your character? Let's start with Rich. Anything you want to add about Rokas that people should know?
Well, Rokas is not known for being subtle or cautious. I will tend to act first and sometimes regret my decisions, but I'm pretty good with a bow.
All right.
And I can track anything in the woods.
Cool. Okay, how about Icewe, Patricia? What do you want to say about your character known as Icy?
I tend to have good intuition. I am very good at helping to heal when people have gotten hurt during our adventures. I have a good spell of passing without a trace, which helps the rest of my group when we're in combat.
Cool. Yeah, that's
like
a lot of support abilities. Oh, and what's that about drinking?
Oh, she's an awesome scout.
Yeah, and I also like to brew beer and drink beer.
All right, and Harvey, anything you want to add about Harbek?
I have decided that as a noble, it is my duty to help the people that are under me because they do not know how to just do things themselves properly. And this is why I fight evil.
All right. Cool. And yeah, so you're a paladin of tier. So lawfulness is important to you, right?
Extremely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, if you look at our map on Discord, you can see the whiteboard right now.
Yep.
So this is all that Harbek really knows about Neverwinter at this point, because he's never been here before. Rokas and Icy and Linnea have been here, and haven't spent much time in Neverwinter, but you know where a couple of the important buildings are and things like that.
Wait a minute now. Where are we?
I will put your characters on the map. So obviously this is not to scale. Otherwise you guys would be giants.
Right, okay.
But you followed the river from Thundertree, so you're actually walking in not to the front gate. You can choose to go around, so it depends on how you want to enter the city. So if you come in this way, you can enter into the Freelance District, which is mostly the poorer people of the city, you actually don't need to be a citizen to go in here, and you don't need a visitor's pass. It's basically an open place. It was almost totally destroyed by volcano eruption followed by a monster invasion that left a giant chasm across pretty much the whole place. And the current leader had it sealed up magically. So there's like a perfectly flat stone scar across it, which is known as the Scar. So if you want to wander into there, you can do that. If you don't want to deal with going through the Freelance District, you can go south around follow the wall around to the gate that lets you into the Protectors Enclave, which is where a lot of government buildings and things are. Okay, you can ask if you want to know where something you might know where it is. I'll tell you if you know that or not.
I think you noble types ought to go in through the front gate.
I agree.
Maybe Icewe and I should go into the Freelance District and poke around, see what's going on in this town.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go into the Freelance District, you don't need to show a passport to get in. But the other 3 districts, in order to enter, you need to have a passport with your IDs. And Rokas and Icewe already have passports, and they're tied to the Emerald Enclave. So anyone you show that to is going to know you're part of that group.
Yeah, and we left from here when we accompanied the cart to Phandelver in the first place.
Right. So Harbek doesn't have a passport. You can go to either of these 2 gates to get one. Alright, so the party has split up their loot and they're ready to move into Neverwinter. So it sounded like Harbek and Linnea were gonna go with his dog PJ over to the Protectors Enclave, and Rokas and Icewe are gonna enter the Freelance District. Is that right?
Sounds good.
Okay. So because Rokas and Icewe can enter right away, and it takes them some time to walk, let's start with Rokas and Icewe. Okay.
Sure.
So you haven't really spent any time in the Freelance District when you were here before, so you're not really familiar with it. But as you come in, let me check my map. So as you come towards the east side, you can see these ruined walls of the city. There's pieces of them still standing. The intact ones are about 50 feet high. Big walls. And as you get closer, you pass through some small farmland that looks like it's been set up outside of the walls. And it's getting dark, so you don't really see many people right away. But as you pass the walls, you start seeing a lot of buildings. There's still some small farms. A lot of buildings here are still ruined and abandoned. But you do see some intact ones with stores. And as you get closer to the center, you start seeing a lot of tents set up. So would you like to head into the Scar, which is the center section, go to the south or north? Where are you thinking about heading?
I was thinking of going to the south and checking out the inn. We're going to need a place to stay. How do you pronounce that? The name
so
of that?
your character doesn't really know that's there yet, but yeah, you can look for an inn, and eventually you'll come across the Tierheim Inn.
Okay, by the southeast gate.
Yeah. So you walk around. You kind of avoid the scar because it's mostly tents and stuff. So you're looking for an inn. So you find your way over to the Tierheim Inn, and you see the lights on inside. So you're gonna head on in there.
Might as well.
Okay, let me check my notes. As you walk in, you see a lot of decorations. It all seems to be dwarven designs. Um, you see lots of like statues and paintings everywhere, but it's pretty easy to see that they're all um, copies of famous artwork. You're not really familiar with the artwork, but it all looks kind of badly done. All of the statues have little imperfections and seams in them and things. Some of them look like they're glued together.
It must be elven artwork.
Oh, it's all dwarf stuff. You're not there, by the way, so don't comment.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to the front gate.
Yeah, get out of here. Why can we still hear Harbek?
You can smell him.
All right, and then you see a guy come out. He's wearing
I
like
apologize.
you see a guy come out. He's wearing very fine looking clothes, but as he gets closer, you see that they're all like repaired and like has lots of things that have been stitched together. So it looks like they're probably second-hand clothes that he might have gotten from some rich lords or something. But he greets you enthusiastically and says, "Oh, hello. How may I help you? My name's Garrett Copperton."
Hello, Garrett.
He's a male dwarf.
My name's Rokas, and this here is Icewe, and we've been traveling all the way from Phandelver. In our need of refreshment and lodging.
Okay, well, we have the finest refreshments and the best lodging in all of Neverwinter. This is all Understar style. Are you familiar with Understar? Understar? It's a great dwarven kingdom. My family is originally from Understar.
Actually, no, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, well, I'll be happy to show you all of these artworks. These are all wonderful recreations of famous artwork from Understar. And he starts showing you all of these artworks and statues. He's very enthusiastic about how high quality they are. And you can tell that they're not.
We're polite. I'm polite. I don't know about Icewe.
Icewe, what do you think?
We are interesting, but we're kind of thirsty and hungry. Can we talk about food and drink and some lodging?
Okay, we have we can get you a meal with food and drink. That'll be 6 copper pieces. And lodging here per night is 1 silver piece.
Okay.
So I'll let you know that this lodging would count as poor.
Okay.
On the scale of quality.
It sounded like it.
Yeah.
By the amounts involved. Okay. I'd be glad to pay for food for the evening and lodging.
Okay. So you hand over your you both want a meal?
Yeah.
Here?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so you go to a wooden table that's got some chairs with holes in them that have been patched back together. There's someone has scrawled something on the table that says "This food sucks." But he's put a placemat over it. And he brings out a stew. It's brown. It's got lumps in it. And some water with stuff floating in it.
Can we have some ale, please?
I'm sorry, but I'm actually out of ale.
Do you have any drink?
This is what we got. This water. It's very
Okay.
It's
Dip straight out of the river.
No. This is good quality stuff here.
Okay.
This is mineral water.
All right.
Lots of vitamins in there.
It looks like it has lots of vitamins. And how much is the meal?
6 copper.
Okay. I've deducted my copper and silver.
Okay, you eat it, and you feel like you don't want to eat anymore when you're done.
Yeah.
Filling.
It's filling.
I think we're gonna have some awesome accommodations too.
Yeah, are you ready to go to your rooms?
Yes.
Okay. He takes you upstairs. This is actually a quite large building. It seems that this building was probably originally here before everything was destroyed, and luckily for him, stayed standing. It's a very, very tough looking stone building. So the walls and things are thick and strong, but everything inside is tattered and dusty, and looks like he hasn't had many customers. He takes you to your room, and he shows you the bed and says, "Oh, this bed is super comfortable. You're gonna love it." And he puts his hand on the bed, and a big puff of dust comes off, and he sneezes. Oh. Yeah. Actually, here, let me get you some sheets, some more sheets. These are, yeah. And then he goes out and comes back with some sheets that are not looking very new, but they are clean.
Okay.
And he puts them on the bed for you.
Thank you, good sir.
Gary, could you possibly bring up a tub so I can have a bath and some warm water?
You wanted a bath, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. We do have a tub downstairs. Would you like to, I could get it ready for you.
Do you also have a bathrobe I could use as well?
Yeah.
Wash my clothes after I have my bath. Bath
Okay.
water.
So, there's like a metal bathtub downstairs.
Okay.
And he starts a fire under the bathtub to warm it up. And then, yeah, the water looks, not super clean, but not terrible. And,
Do you have some
yeah.
some soap as well?
Yeah, he gives you a very well used piece of soap that's like not that big. But yeah, you can wash yourself, and you're able to wash your clothes and take a bath, and you're cleaner than you were.
Yes.
All right. So you guys gonna get to sleep now?
I'm gonna do my normal meditation.
All right.
And
so I think we can cut back to Harbek unless you guys have something you want to add.
That's good.
Rokas?
I might set my trap up next to the door.
All right. Are you gonna let him know about
that? Sure. So I don't recommend anybody coming in while I'm trying to rest.
All right. Garrett looks a bit confused, and he's like, Okay. Yeah, alright. And then he says, well, good night, and goes downstairs. Okay, let's flip over to Harbek and Linnea and his dog PJ. Takes them a while to walk around the bottom of the Protectors Enclave outside the wall, and then you come up to the where the high road goes in the gate, and there are some of the Neverwinter guard there, and they hold up their hands as you come up. Said, "Hello, hello, dwarf. How may I help you?"
I'm Paladin Harbek, son of Lord Ricard of the clan Alexandrite from the mountain dwarves of Understar.
Oh,
With my sister, we
cousin.
are nobility. We wish entrance into your city.
Okay, let me. Do you already have a passport?
We do not.
Linnea does have one, so
Okay.
Linnea gives over her passport, and they check it out, and they say, "Okay, so this is your cousin."
This is my cousin.
Yeah, Linnea kind of vouches for you, and so they kind of they take you guys seriously and get you over to the passport section and start going through the process of getting you your papers. They say, okay, so Lord Harbek, do you have your pedigree papers?
Yes, I do. Here they
Okay,
are.
they take them, and then they see your ring. They said, okay, we would like to stamp your ring as well.
You may.
Okay, so they take your ring and papers, and they have about 3 or 4 people looking at all your things. And after a bit, they say, "Okay, we're very sorry to inconvenience you, but in accordance with the law, we must have you make a vow under the oath, vow under the spell Zone of Truth that we will cast, and we just need to have you confirm your identity." So
This is okay, but you must stand under the zone with me.
yes, we will. So the spell is cast, and they ask you to state who you are and where you're from, and you do. And so they go back to making up your passport.
I have a question to ask you, sir.
Yes.
With me. Hey, is the Lord here? Your Lord Neverember? Is he here today? Is he in the town?
He is in town, I believe.
You will inform him that as soon as we have prepared ourselves properly, we will introduce ourselves to him, probably tomorrow morning.
I will report to his people that that Lord Harbek, Alexandrite, has arrived. But I cannot make appointments for you. You'll have to check in with them.
I would be there to see him.
What's that?
I'm not asking you to make an appointment. I am asking you to tell him I will be there tomorrow morning as soon as I have made myself presentable.
Okay, I will let them know. I cannot guarantee that he will be there to meet you.
And you will now direct me to where a wealthy, I guess, 4-star hotel is.
A wealthy hotel, nice hotel. Let me think about that. Should be in the Lake District. Let me think. Where's a good place that you would like? Now, there's a place that's known as the Driftwood Tavern, It's near the docks, but it's actually a quite nice place. But if you want the best place in town, you'll want to go to the Moonstone Mask.
Which is closest to the Lord Neverember's.
Neither of those are actually close. Neverember lives here in the Protectors Enclave. He has his own villa. The closest tavern or inn to that would be the Bard's Tale.
Which is what class of establishment?
Let me see. That is comfortable.
To insult me, I need one at least wealthy. Which is the wealthy one?
Driftwood Tavern.
Okay, give me directions
but
to
that is not close to Lord Neverember's villa.
Is there a nicer one, as nice or nicer, that's closer to the villa?
Unfortunately, most of the wealthy citizens live in the Lake District, so they are not close by.
I will go to that one then.
Okay, the Driftwood Tavern, that's where you want to go.
Yes.
Alright, it has been a pleasure dealing with you, Lord Harbek. So he hands you your new passport. It has a bunch of things identifying you, who you are. It says that you're allowed in and out of any district you want, and it's tied. You're tied to the Alexandrite family on your passport. So anyone who looks at it is gonna know you're a part of nobility.
Now, is there who's the highest up in this establishment right here?
The Neverwinter Guard.
Yes.
That would be the captain.
I please speak to the captain.
I believe he is off duty and at home. Do you want to? I'm in charge as the lead officer here at the gate.
Okay. But when you inform Lord Neverember, please inform him that I am I see myself as an unofficial envoy of the clan of Alexandrite.
Okay. Would you like me to also let Captain Barta know that you're here? He's the captain of the Neverwinter Guard.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm surprised you even have to ask me that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for the insult. So will that be all you need, sir? Lord Harbek?
If it's easy to get to the hotel, yes. If it's ways to go, I would like someone to accompany me there.
Okay, I can have a I was gonna get you someone to take you over there in a sort of a carriage or something.
That will do nicely.
Okay. So we have I can flag down a coach cab for you. They would you would have to pay for that, but it's only 1 copper. Should be nothing for you, obviously.
Obviously, yes.
So I will flag one down for you.
That will do nicely.
So he has his men go out and find a cab. It takes about 10 minutes. It's late at night, so the city's less active. But they bring a person over, and they get a coach cab for you. And Linnea actually says, "You know what? I want to stay at the Moonstone Mask. I don't know if you would like to stay there, Harbek."
Where is the Moonstone Mask?
That's the most expensive hotel.
But whereabouts is it on the map?
It's
Blue Lake.
It's in the Lake District.
I'm gonna ask Linnea if she next morning when we pay our respects, does she plan on being with me, or is she planning on leaving immediately?
She says she's not sure what she's gonna do, but she's not interested in going to see Lord Neverwinter.
In that case, let's take 2 separate coaches.
Okay, so Linnea takes one. She takes the first one that's already there, and they have to find another one for Harbek. Okay, so after 10 more minutes, they keep apologizing. Sorry it's taking so long. But they finally get you a coach cab, and it takes you up the high road that goes through the city, and then west outside of the gates, actually, to the docks. And you find they bring you to a there's a rowdy place nearby that's actually looks like a giant frigate or a giant ship that's landed on the ground. There's a lot of partying going on there, but they take you past that over to the Driftwood Tavern, and it's a not huge building, but it is very um, elegantly crafted, and they bring you inside, and the coach guy leaves, and you walk up to the door, and you're greeted by a male human. He says, "Oh, my lord. What is your name, my lord?"
I am Lord Harbek
Oh,
of Alexander, of the clan Alexanderite.
okay. Well, would you like a meal? We have wine. We can take you to a room.
Um, I will have my meal first, how you prepare my room, please, and I will have ale rather than wine.
Okay. We can get you some ale. Um, so yes, let me show you the way to the dining room. So he takes you into this very large dining room with a very long table with candelabras with many white candles lit, and everything is immaculately clean. He brings out a platter with a silver platter with a lid to it that he opens up, and inside is a full roast chicken with garnish and all kinds of vegetables around it. And he says, "Okay, so would you like to know the prices, or should we deal with that afterwards?"
We'll deal with that afterwards.
Okay, I expected as much. Nothing, no expenses spared. So he brings you a a mug of ale, and you can eat your meal. It tastes very good. And after you're done, he says, "Would you like me to lead you to your room?"
Please.
Takes you up to your room. You have a very large bed. You have your own bathtub separately from the bedroom. That's already full of hot soapy water, and they have a tailor who comes and asks if you need any. He'll wash your clothes and mend anything that's damaged. Would you like to have your clothes washed and mended?
Um, Let me inspect my clothes. How tattered are they?
Uh, they're not too bad. Like if this guy works on them, they'll be in good condition.
In that case, yes, please.
They definitely don't look wealthy level at the moment. Okay, so he takes your clothes and says, "I'll have them ready for you in the morning." Okay, and so you're able to get
That will do nicely.
Yeah, you're able to get a good night's sleep. In the morning, let's see, what's the prices here? Yeah, so the lodging is 2 gold pieces for your meal, and the meal, drink, and the tailor service is also 1 gold altogether. The total charge at the end is 3 gold.
Okay, and then when I get my clothes back, how much are you charging for that?
That was included.
Oh, that was the 2 coppers are. Okay, good.
Okay, so let's flip back to Rokas and Icewe as they wake up in the morning. You hear a chicken crow because you're near some farms. And the sun is risen. So what would you like to do?
I would like to go down and scout out around the scar and see if there's any like street urchins running around.
Okay. Icewe, how about you?
I don't know if I want to go on my own. I'd like to go maybe do some shopping.
Okay. Do you want to go with Rokas for now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head up the road into the scar. As you get in, it gets more and more crowded. There are tons of tents everywhere with all kinds of different things being sold. There's a lot of tents people are just living in. But most of the tents that are up to the road are selling things. You do see kids. You see plenty of kids running around. A lot of them are playing, and yeah, they're wearing shabby clothes, but they seem pretty much in high spirits, and the mood in the scar is actually quite cheerful. You hear a lot. It's lots of smells, lots of sounds. It's a very busy place.
Okay, I'm looking for older kids that might be mischievous, the types that would be getting into trouble.
All right. You see. After walking around a bit, you do see a group of 3 boys, kind of like squatting down and spitting and stuff while they're chatting with each other.
Okay, and I'd like to approach them in a way that is sort of sidelong, not real obvious that I'm not just walking up to them. I'm sort of sidling up, and till I see one of them is looking my way, and then I'm gonna motion them over, like I want to talk.
All right, so you like sneak up to them, kind of.
Yeah, we pretend we're looking at all the stuff that's for sale as we come near them.
One of them looks at you, and he goes, and spits a big loogie in front of you, and then looks up at you.
I'd say, well, I guess you don't need any employment, and I will walk off.
What do you mean employment?
I require somebody with a little more tact. Sorry.
All right, piss off then. All right, so they're not interested.
Okay.
We keep walking and we were looking at the stuff that's for sale as we also scout around to see if we see some other
All right, as you walk around, you find you can't help but notice a smell. It's a very strong smell.
Stinky tofu.
All right, as you walk closely, you see a place that says Bill's Cheese. And there's a bunch of cheese laid out on the table. But there's one that's very, very blue, and you can tell right away that the most pungent smell is coming from this blue cheese.
Do they have pieces to taste?
Would you, if as you get up there, there's a guy named Bill. He says, "Hey, I'm Bill. What do you need some cheese? You want a free sample? Here's a little bit. What do you Here's a little bit." And he gives you some of his just his regular yellow cheese.
Okay.
And it tastes pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Says we got lots of different. We got hard cheese that's good for on the road. We got yellow cheese here like this one, and we have the Freelance Blue. It's a special one I make. It's my own, recipe, and that one is a bit more expensive.
I'd like to. I'd go ahead. I'd like to. How much is the cheese that travels well?
Our hard cheese, that is 4 silver piece for a chunk.
And how about the blue?
That is 2 gold for a chunk.
Wow.
Expensive.
That is.
Does it have magical powers?
It does not. Except for the magical power of making you feel like you ate something really delicious. But this is what I, not a lot of customers actually come in from the other districts. We don't sell much to the locals here, but this is a well-known, getting to be a well-known shop in the city, I'm proud to say. Probably soon enough I'll be able to buy a little bit of land here and build up an actual shop.
Say 4 silver for the regular cheese?
That's the hard cheese. Yellow cheese is 1 silver.
Okay.
And just out of game, hard cheese is equivalent of 1 day rations. You can use that as a meal.
What do you think, Icewe?
Oh, I'm hungry. We haven't had breakfast. Do you want to split it, or do you want to get one each?
Which did you want to get?
To taste the soft and the hard, just a sample, and then I'll make my mind up after I have a taste.
Okay.
Okay. So he does let you get a taste of the different cheese, the hard and the yellow.
Okay. And the yellow cheese is pretty good.
Yeah, all of them. The you taste them and they're good. They're not. It's not like the Tierheim Inn stuff that was questionable. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just get I'm gonna get a yellow cheese for breakfast, and we can munch on it while we walk around.
Okay, and I'll get a hard cheese to take with us for later.
Okay.
Do you buy this?
I'll tell you the price again.
It's 4 silver for the hard.
Yeah, 4 silver each for hard, 1 silver for yellow.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't we just both get 1 of each?
Okay.
That'll be 5 silver.
As you guys are talking, though, you guys are like paying, and then you're all focused on that, and then out of the corner of your eye, you guys see it, and so does Bill. Someone snags the Freelance Blue cheese and starts running off. And Bill says, "Catch that stinking thief!" And he says, "I saw it. Did you see that? It was a halfling or something. Grabbed a piece of the Freelance Blue. Did you see that? Can you help me get that?"
I will apprehend. Is this halfling have a movement of more than 35 feet?
All right. Well, let's see. Let's do a
I'm gonna use my
perception
thorn
check
whip.
if you guys can still see where they got off to.
Because otherwise I would have just called my thorn whip and just wrapped it around him and brought him back.
Yeah, you can try that if you spot them.
Okay.
I have a perception of 17.
13 plus 4, I have perception of 17.
Okay. The figure has got around a corner, but you did see exactly where they went. So you guys pursue them easily, and you see them dart into a tent. They're kind of like one step ahead of you, but they are able to duck into this tent, but you see them go in. So what would you like to do?
I would like to approach the tent and say, "Excuse me, halfling thief. We need to retrieve that cheese. I'll give you.
Are you just outside the tent, or are you going in, or what?
I'm outside the tent.
Okay. So you don't hear an answer.
I say, if you don't come out with the cheese, it will not go well for you. I'll give you a piece of cheese in exchange for that."
You hear a little voice say, "Go. You should go out. You should go out. Don't do that." And then a little kid comes out. It's a little girl. She's not a halfling. It's just a little human girl. And she's holding the cheese.
Okay. Well, I give her my piece of yellow cheese and take the blue.
All right. She's crying, but she hands you back the blue cheese.
Okay.
She said, Thank you. So you gave her yellow cheese?
Yeah.
She said, "Thank you. My brother, he hasn't eaten for a few days."
You know, to come out here, we're not going to hurt him, and we'd like to employ him.
Well, he's only 8.
It's okay. We would like to. Where are your parents?
I don't know. My mom died a while ago, and I haven't seen my dad for a few months. He brought us here, but he didn't come back.
Your brother should come with us and apologize to Bill, and we'll set up a thing where you can come and get cheese every day for a couple of weeks, and we'd like to talk to your brother about possibly employing him.
I don't know.
Come out and talk with us.
All right, so they're pretty wary of strangers. So go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay, I got a 14 now. Where's my? Got to scroll down a bit.
My persuasion's -1, but I rolled 13, so I got 14.
Total of 15.
Okay, that's good enough.
You said -1.
My charisma's low.
Okay.
That's why it's -1.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to convince them. So the girl brings out her brother. She says, My name's Tika, and this is Geo."
Geo?
Yeah, Geo.
We'll call him 5.
I don't get it.
Actually,
Geo.
it'd be 9. Geo.
Oh, I don't understand. Well,
Hi, Gio. We're not upset with you. We realize that you and your sister are hungry, and we'd like to help you out. But I think you need to come and apologize to Bill, and we will set up. We will leave some money
with Bill so that you can come and get cheese for you and your sister every day for a week. But we also would like to employ you.
But employee doing what?
Just to look around town and look for information about happenings, anything that goes on in the town that's unusual in your part of the town.
We just
so
arrived
just like
yesterday.
listen to people and tell you what they said.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's okay.
Yep, just keep your ears open. And if there's anything that is out of the ordinary that is happening, we'd like to know about it. And we won't be staying at the inn. We were at the inn by the south gate there.
Mm-hmm.
But we will probably be staying. We'll probably be staying at the Bard's Tail, but we'll be back from time to time to check in on you.
Okay. Well, okay, let's
So
go
if you-
see Bill then, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think he's gonna be mad?
Doesn't matter. We're taking him his cheese back, and he'll be getting paid, so it should
Just
be
want you
okay.
to apologize, and then we're going to set up a tab for you so you and your sister can have cheese for a week, and then we'll pay you for any information you give us.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Alright, so
we get back to Bill.
you guys walk back to Bill and he says, "Oh, you got the cheese back? I could smell
Yes.
it coming before I saw it." Alright, well, thanks.
Here's your
What?
cheese.
Hey, who are these kids?
We think they might be orphans, and we'd like to help them out, and we were hoping you would be willing
So,
to help us.
wait. You're saying that this kid stole the cheese?
Yes.
Hey, kid. Next time you steal cheese, don't steal the most expensive one.
That's good advice, Gio.
Oh, that's Bill. Bill's giving advice to him. Yeah. So,
I know,
Tika, the girl, is the one who stole it.
Oh, okay.
How old is she? 4?
She's 12. Gio's 8.
Okay. We'd like to pay you in advance, and these two can come collect a yellow cheese from you each day for the next how many days?
A week would be 7 silver, right?
Yes.
For the two of them, it would be 14.
Yeah. If you're willing to do that for them, you know what? I'll make it 10.
Okay. I see. Why don't you take out 5 and I'll take out 5, and we'll pay them up.
Okay, 5 each?
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Okay.
But so kids, you don't have where's your dad or mom? So they explain, and he says, I don't know. You might. Do you guys know about the Haven of Ilmater? Like they have rooms for people without, a place to go. The kids say, "Well, we have a tent." And then he says, I mean, if you think that's good, then I guess that's fine, but you might want to look into it. There's a shelter there for, homeless. So the kids don't seem interested in that, but he tells them about it.
Where's the Haven located?
Do you know that really shitty inn called the Tierheim Inn?
Oh yeah.
It's like across from there.
Okay. I think I saw it on our way out this morning.
Yeah. Wait. On your way out, did you stay there?
Unfortunately, we did.
Oh, too bad you
Late
didn't.
last night,
Too bad you didn't come here first. I would have. I'd
was
rather stay in one of these tents.
it was late. When we came in, everybody was already closed up for the night, so we just grabbed the first place we could find.
All right. Yeah.
Tonight we'll find something better. I was thinking of the Bard's Tale. Do you have anything better to suggest?
Oh, the Bard's Tale's a little expensive. I mean, I don't know if you want like a decent place in the River District. There's a tavern called the Ogre's Flagon. They have rooms there.
Okay.
But I mean, the place does get rowdy sometimes, so. But
that suits me just fine. And you think that it has better accommodations for the money, huh? Better value?
It depends what you're looking for, but it'll be cheaper than the Bard's Tale.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Or we could set up a tent next to the kids for a night or two, and then we can go to the inn to get cleaned up again.
Yeah, if you have tents, like you guys can set up tent here in the Scar. The Neverwinter guard won't bother you here. You can't do that anywhere else, though.
Okay.
If you set up a tent in one of the other districts, they'll run you off.
Yeah, that would make sense. Well, what if the weather's nice? Maybe we'll do that.
All right. Well, thanks for doing business, and nice of you guys to take care of the kids. I'll try to do my part, look after them a little bit.
Thank you, Bill. We appreciate that.
Well, we were thinking to get some supplies. Is there any place where they're an honest merchant that will give us an honest price for things we'd like to buy?
Well, yeah, they're in the River District. There's a place. It's like Trader Joe's or something. I don't remember the name.
Okay. Trader George, I've heard of.
Okay, yeah, Trader George. It's near the Emerald Enclave building.
Right. That's why I remember it from when we were here.
Yeah, and there's a place near the southwest gate where the high road comes in. There's a place called Demetrious General Store. That one's fine. The good thing about that one is it's open day and night.
Oh, okay. Very good.
But actually, I spend most of my time over here, so I don't know that much about the other places, so probably can't help you with much else.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your looking after the kids. That would be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna adopt them or anything, but
no.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out for them if something's going on and you think we should know about it. I've asked them to keep in touch with us.
Right. Well, I'd rather have them. I'd rather give them some cheese than have them steal a Freelance Blue.
There you go. and I'll let.
And maybe kids... they could also help you out with deliveries or cleaning or.
Yeah, I do have customers coming in. I'd have to help them get a passport.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That'd be pretty expensive.
Are passports expensive?
Yeah, if you don't have a group you're with or you're not rich, a noble or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're like, let me think about it. It's
okay.
About like 500 gold.
Wow. That is expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have passports, so we may end up...
Don't be careful with those.
Sure.
That's worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep my passport safe.
All right.
You, Bill.
Okay, see you around. Let everybody know about Bill's cheese.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
Okay. All right, so you guys end up there. Let's switch back to Harbek. We spent a long time on that. So Harbek wakes up in the morning at the Driftwood Tavern, and they ask if you're planning to keep staying there.
At least for the next night. You have my clothes here?
Yep. And so the person in charge of the clothes comes out and brings you your clothes. They're all mended up, as good as new, and clean.
Okay.
Smell nice. And they
And
say, "Here you
now,
are, my lord."
thank you. Now, while I take a bath and get dressed and have my breakfast, I would like you to go out and buy a map of the city for me.
Okay. I believe they have those at Nathaniel's Luxury Goods. Would you like us to go there? You don't care about the price, right?
Now,
Okay. Alright, we'll do that for you. So, after a while, when you are finished your bath, they bring you back the map. And you can start using the map of the city I gave you guys. Now that you have the map. Although, I think Rokas was already doing that, but it makes more sense for Rokas since he's been here. So, Harbek had no idea. But now Harbek has an idea because you have this map. And they said the map. Hold on. Oh, Nathaniel's Luxury Supplies. Okay, so the map you see, it's very nice, and then on the map at the bottom it says Nathaniel's on it in a fancy cursive script. And they said, okay, it costs 10 gold.
10 gold, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and now I would like you to please go and where is Lord Neverwinter right now?
I have no idea, sir. You'd have to ask the Neverwinter Guard, I would guess. But his villa is in the Protectors Enclave.
Okay, is there a guard at the Protectors Enclave?
What do you mean? That's a district of the city.
I'm looking at the map, and it looks like there's a gate between the Protectors Enclave and the Freelance District.
Yes, there's guards there. If you want to go, you could go to the Neverwinter Guard Station to meet the Neverwinter Guard. That's very close to Neverember Villa. Either place, there should be plenty of guards there.
You will send a messenger there and say that in an hour I will be there, and I am expecting someone there of the proper status to talk to me.
Okay, we'll send a messenger. Alright, so they go out and flag down someone and send them off with your message. So to be clear, you want someone to meet you at Neverember Villa, or where?
I want him to meet me at the gate there.
Which gate? The Protectors Enclave gate?
Yes.
To the Freelance District?
Right.
Alright, fine.
And again, I'm here. You will tell them that I'm here as an unofficial envoy, as a member of the clan of Alexandrite, the dwarves of Understar.
Okay. So they send off a messenger to do that, and so yeah, you want to skip to an hour later, Harvey? Anything else you want to do in the meantime?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so you walk over or take
But
a.
I will.
You want another cab?
When
Then you can spend another copper.
Okay.
Do you want to take a coach?
A copper, yes.
Okay. And anything else you wanted to add there?
I'm gonna. Oh, that's enough.
Okay. So let me check my notes here. So when you arrive at the gate, you see a bunch of guards together, and you see someone with a familiar purple and blue sash with a shield and a hammer with a scale on top of it, which you recognize as the symbol of Tyr. As you approach, they say, Lord Harbek, I presume?
I am.
I am Joseph Barta, the captain of the Neverwinter Guard, and this is Heidi Rockbreaker, Paladin of Tyr. We heard that you wanted an audience, and that you're representing Clan Alexandrite of Understar?
Unofficially, yes.
I see. Well, we're here to listen to you. What did you want to do?
Okay, first of all, please convey to the Lord Neverember that I am here. I'm at his disposal since I am a guest at his town. And I see you are a paladin of the Shrine of Tyr.
So Heidi says, yes, well, I actually of the Hall of Justice.
I see there's a Shrine of Tyr right next to it.
In the Freelance District, there's a small shrine to Tyr.
Yes.
I spend most of my time in the Hall of Justice.
Okay, now when I came in, which road did I come in on?
The South Gate was. Are you talking about the high road?
I'm coming from the tavern.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant originally or just now.
Actually, where is the tavern on the map?
You came across. Sorry, say that again.
Where's the tavern on the map?
Driftwood Tavern is next to the docks on the west side, northwest.
Not seeing it.
It says Driftwood Tavern.
The label is in the water.
Oh, it's on the water. No wonder I can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you walked. The cart took you over the Winged Wyvern because that's the more intact one, and across in front of the House of Knowledge.
I went right past the House of Knowledge. Okay, good.
The Hall of Justice is the one for Tyr, though.
Okay. Now, my question is the Lord ready to receive me now?
Unfortunately, no. He's busy.
Okay. Has he given a time he wishes to see me?
He wouldn't see us yet, so we haven't been able to give him the message.
Okay, you will, as soon as he gets up and has that message delivered, you will have someone come find me and give me the response?
Listen, we're not here to run your messages, sir.
I am a lord of nobility.
I understand that, but I work for Lord Dago.
Are you saying you do not have the ability to let your lord know that there is someone of nobility from Understar that wishes to see him? Are you saying you do not have that ability?
I have that ability.
Good, thank you. Would you please do it?
All right.
Now, next, is there anyone either at the House of Knowledge or the Shrine of Tyr who is a member of the Order of the Gauntlet?
Heidi says, I am a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Now did you Are you aware of the fact that I sent a message that there was a wizard that needed to be dealt with?
What wizard? I might know what you're talking about.
Okay, there was a wizard that I should have taken care of, but due to an incompetent tutor, I did not realize that this was an evil wizard that I should have dealt with. And
Who's this
I need to
incompetent tutor you're
apologize.
talking about? Is that the
When
DM?
I was having my I was at the university being instructed as to how to be a paladin.
Okay. I got it.
I need to apologize.
Well, you're talking to the right person because I'm the one who went and killed him.
Good. So you have my abject apologies that I forced you to do something that I should have taken care of myself. And
Well, it was a hard-fought battle, so it was good that we had a few members of the order with us. Probably would have had a hard time on your own.
You have my gratitude then.
All right. Well, are you looking to get into law enforcement here in the city? I know you're a lord, but you're also a member of the Church of Tyr. Am I correct with that?
If you need help, I am at your disposal, but I am not looking for employment just now.
All right. Well, if you want to help us out with some things, you could head over to the Hall of Justice. We had a murder spree going on that we're trying to take care of.
I'm quite willing to go there.
All right. They'll fill you in if you get over there to talk with. You'll probably want to talk to the leader. Let me see. What's his name? You'll probably want to talk to Lord Justicar Andre Galanis.
Mouthful.
Lord Justicar, and he is his title?
Yeah, he's the Justicar.
Okay, you said Lord. Is he of nobility?
Yes.
Of what?
The House Galanis.
And this is what race?
He's a human.
He's in charge of the House of Knowledge?
No, House of the Hall of Justice.
Hall of Justice. So I need to go over to the Hall of Justice then to talk to him?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Are you here in the city alone?
With my faithful dog, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, any help we can get, that would be great. But I'm actually, I need to get back to the Hall of Justice myself now. I wanted to make sure that you were tended to.
There.
You would like to go as well?
I will go there with you.
All right, I'm walking, so hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
Okay, so you guys start walking in that direction, and let's cut back to Rokas and Icewe. And last we saw, you were walking around in the Scar.
So Icewe, did you want to head up to the Lake Districts and maybe check out the cloister up there? What other thing we could do is see if we could get an official map of the city.
Okay, sure. Do we want to stop anywhere on the way there, or?
Well, I don't know my way around this section of the town very well.
Okay, let's ask the, where are we still at Bill Sharp, or we've left? Or
You're
we set up the
nearby.
tent?
We
Have
could
set
run
up the
back.
and just ask him where we could get a map of the city.
Okay. Good idea.
All right, you run back, and he says, "Oh, you probably find that at one of the general stores."
Okay. Let's go ahead through the gate and show them our passports
Okay.
and run down
So,
to the general store
all
and
right.
pick up a map.
So you walk down the central road past you see the Shrine of Tyr on your left. As you go to the gate, you see a probably about 30-foot tall wooden wall that's stretching across. And in the middle is a guard station. They stop you as you come up. Said, papers.
Here are our passports.
All right. They look at your passports. They look you up and down. You notice the guards are kind of like eyeing you guys up quite a lot. Like there's like 6 of them, and they're all around you, staring at you guys. And he says, "What's your business in the Protectors Enclave?"
Well, we have just come back from Phandelver. We were hired by Gundren. Is it Rockseeker?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Gundren Rockseeker had hired us, and we were finished with that job, and we're back looking for employment and to sell some items and buy some items.
All right. What's your date? What's your year of birth?
I don't know what year it is, so I can't tell you that.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Rokas was born in 1422.
Okay.
And the year now is 1491. So you let him know, and he says, "All right, here," and he gives you back your passport, and he gives back Icewe's as well. They didn't seem to look her up and down as much as you.
I told you should have cleaned up.
I've been traveling.
All right, so you guys managed to get through the gate.
Okay.
And you wanted to go to the River District, or?
We'll
I think
ask the guards if they know of any place that's hiring.
That's what?
Well, we wanted to go to. Bill told us about the cheese. The cheese seller told us there was a general store by the front gate, so we just want to go down there. So
to Demetrious?
Yes.
All right. Are you asking the guards this, or just you guys?
Yeah, just direct us to it. Just point in the general direction. We'll find it.
He says, "All right. If you just stay on the largest road here, you follow past the House of Knowledge, you'll see the bridges, and then turn around, and you'll be on the high road. You go down south, you'll see the gate. So,
okay,
pretty easy. All right.
So
So you guys start walking. You pass a really big building on your right, which you can see is the House of Knowledge. It's got a sign out that explains what they do there. And keep walking. You see the bridges. There's lots of people crossing over. You see one of them is slightly repaired. That one's for foot traffic. But you see carts and stuff going across the Winged Wyvern Bridge.
Oh, okay.
As you go down south, you pass a few shops and things, and you get to Demetrious General Store, just right by the front gate. And outside the sign, it says Demetrious General Store, open day and night.
All right. So, we'd like to go in and have a look around.
Okay.
Did you want to get the rest of our rations? Fill up our rations?
Sure, yeah. A mess kit. I've got a couple of things I'd like to see if he has.
Okay.
All right. When you walk in, there's a guy at the front. He says, "Welcome." He's a human male.
Hello.
Good day, good
What
day.
can I do you for?
We need to.
We
You
want to get
sleepy
some
there,
provisions.
sir?
How's that?
Had a bad night's rest, sir?
Oh, we stayed in a pretty disreputable tavern, so
Yeah.
I'm not
Notice
well
you're
rested.
yawning.
You'd be yawning too if you spent a night swatting rats at the tavern there by the south gate.
All right. Well, what are you looking
So
for?
again, I need some rations
Yeah, we got rations.
and let's see, what else do we need? Let me add in. I need 3 rations.
All right. Our rations are 5 silver for a day.
Okay. So that's 25 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. What did you want, Icy?
I want to get some rations as well.
Yeah, 5 silver each day for 1 day of rations.
Okay. So I'll get 3 times 5 is 15 silver.
Sure.
Do you have any flasks of oil?
I believe we do. Let me check. Yeah, a flask of oil is 1 silver.
3, please.
All right, we got 3.
3 times 1 silver. Do you have a bag of ball bearings?
Yes. A bag has 1,000 ball bearings in it. That's a gold.
Okay, I'll get 1, please.
All right, here you are.
Do you have a healer's kit as well?
Healer's kit. Healer's kit. Yes, we do. Just 1 though. It's 5 gold.
1 of those. I'll take 1 of those as well.
Okay, here you are.
And you said that was 5 gold?
5 gold, yes.
How about a bell?
Yeah, I have a bell here. Ding, ding, ding. 1 gold.
I'll take a bell. Anything else?
I know something you guys forgot.
I mentioned I wanted a crowbar before.
Do you want that? You can get 1 for 2 gold.
Sure.
All right. I believe you guys originally wanted to get something to help you getting around the city.
Oh, a map. Do you have a map of the city?
Yeah,
That's
we
why
do.
We came here. You have
5 gold for the map.
Do you have one that's not in color that's cheaper?
Actually, we just have this color one.
Okay, we'll
Sure,
take
yeah.
1.
Hand painted. This map. 5 gold for a map.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so I've spent 8 gold pieces and 18 silver pieces.
Okay. That's for you guys to keep track of. I'm not gonna double check your currency and stuff. So
I spent 1 gold and 25 silver.
And I'll put that in later.
all right, you guys done at the
Well,
Demetrious General Store yet?
I'd like to ask the guy some questions.
Okay, go ahead.
So, good sir, I was interested in acquiring a piece of armor. I was wondering if there was somewhere you could recommend.
Yeah. What kind of armor are you talking?
I was looking for a breastplate.
Just your standard breastplate?
Well, are there options?
There is a place that does magical enhancements.
Okay.
That's
Now-
called the Glowing Anvil. It's nearby. It's in
Okay.
this district.
Now, would they provide the armor, or would I need to bring them something to be enchanted?
I believe you can. Uh, I can't afford such things, so I haven't never been over there. But I think they can make stuff for you also. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's too
Okay.
expensive for me to be looking
Okay.
at. If you want just your standard stuff, standard arms and armor, there's
Uh-huh.
a place called the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay.
It's up in the River
Let me
District.
look on the map here.
Yeah, here he points it out to you on the map.
I see it. Yep. It's up on the next to the gate on the northeast wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think for now we're good.
Just
see
remember,
the glowing-
if you need some supplies, we're open day
Yeah.
and night.
Okay.
I run
Thank
the
you very
store
much.
in the day, and the owner, he comes in at night.
Okay. We may be back.
All right,
more
then my name's
equipment.
Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, sir.
Okay,
And
so you guys done
What's the name of the store? Dirt
Demetrious General Store.
Meat. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys step out of Demetrious General Store. If you're headed up north, I think you guys might cross paths here.
Okay.
So as Rokas and Icewe walk up, they see Harbek and Heidi and the dog PJ walking along towards the west. Harbek, I'm not sure. But, Rokas, do you want to go talk to him or you want to avoid him?
I'm gonna make an exaggerated bow.
Alright, so you go up to him and do an exaggerated bow.
Yes, what do you wish?
I was just overwhelmed by your finery, oh Lord.
That's it. This is the only reason you approach me is to look at my clothes.
And smell your finery.
Heidi looks at you and said, who's this?
I'm not sure. I have no idea what this thing is trying to do.
Sir, do you have business with us?
I hope not.
No, good day.
That was a strange person.
Yes, I agree.
I see. Do you do anything during this exchange?
Well, I've seen the lady next to him.
Oh,
We met
I
on
see.
the road.
Yeah, I see. What are you doing at the moment?
It's nice to see you again.
Yes. What's with the scumbag over here that you're with? What's he trying to do? I don't understand.
I don't really understand him either. We just came in through the same gate last night, and well, actually, we had worked together. We had done some work for somebody here in Neverwinter. We had delivered a wagon full of supplies, so that's how I know him. So, yeah. And how are things with you? Whereabouts are you staying?
I'm staying at the Driftwood Tavern, and I have business here. Yourself?
She looking for employment.
Ah. Well, if I find anything, I will, or hear of anything, I will let you know.
Okay. Right now, we're staying in the Freelance District in a tent near Bill's Cheese.
Okay. I come across something, I will let you know. I would watch that filthy creature you're with, though. I'm not sure he's all there.
He's so bad. I spent some time with him when we were doing our delivery. You just
Okay.
a lot of what he says, just let it go over your head.
Okay.
He does make me, it gives me a giggle
Okay, well,
too. Yeah.
Please try to keep him in line. This is very embarrassing. This is very embarrassing to me, please.
That's a bit beyond my control.
All right.
Well,
So are you guys gonna go your separate ways again?
I'm certainly will.
Okay. How about Rokas and Icewe? You headed north still?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
get together for a drink later tonight or something.
You wish to come to the tavern? If you wish to come there this evening, I will treat you since we have met. I will treat you to dinner there if you so desire.
Be nice.
Okay, well, it's up to you.
Would you think we should get together?
Okay, well, I don't mind seeing you. You have to promise to control your dirty friend there.
Yeah, you can just buy me a drink and he can buy his own.
Okay, that sounds good.
So what time would you like to get together approximately?
Oh, how about after dinner?
Okay, so let's say around 7:30 or so?
That should work.
Okay, we'll see you around 7:30.
Okay.
Between 7:30 and 8.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you then, Harbek. Have a great day.
Okay.
All right. So
Bye.
let's stay with Harbek. He walks down the road towards the Hall of Justice, and it's a grand building. It's about as big as the House of Knowledge that you already passed by, and Harbek is. I think you probably would be a little bit kind of overwhelmed with the sense of pride that you've come to kind of a very holy place for your religion. This is like a place that someone might make a pilgrimage to come see, and it's your first time being here. It's a great domed building, and has a giant statue of Tyr at the very tippy top, and it's a very very impressive sight. It looms over the rest of the buildings over here. It towers above them. But they lead you inside, and Heidi says, so did you wanted to talk to Lord Justicar?
Yes, I would, please.
This is a picture of Andre Galanis, Lord Justicar. Heidi brings you before him. He says, yes.
I've already apologized to Heidi, but he mentioned that there is some work that needs to be done here, something about a murder, and I feel that I owe you something for the trouble you had to go to do some work that I should have done.
Okay, so you explained to him about the necromancer that you passed over. He says, I see. Yes. Don't worry about it. We took care of it. Heidi was the leader of that. So you are interested in helping with the murders?
Yes, I'm willing to do that.
I see. So let me tell you some of the details. It's quite embarrassing to the Church of Tyr, in fact. This is a big problem for us. Someone has been committing murders in the name of Tyr. I'm
The
sure
name
you
of Tyr.
understand how disturbing that is.
Yes.
Yes. Um,
How do
re-
you mean by the name of Tyr?
Recently, corpses have been found, tortured before death, and branded with the symbol of Tyr.
Ah.
One victim has been found each week for the last 6 weeks. The bodies have been found severely cut and burned before death. There's also evidence they were bound by chains, but the chains seems to have been removed and not found at the scene of the crime.
And are they found in the same spot each time? Different spot.
No. They've been in different places. One of them was found here in the Protectors Enclave, but after the first one, the rest were found in the Freelance District.
So the first one here and all the ones after that in the Freelance District.
Yeah, that's correct.
And they didn't know, there's no connection about them as they were friends or belonged to the same group or anything like that, or do they seem more random?
There's no obvious connection in their gender or race. They do. It does seem we have been able to track down that a few of them had been criminals.
All or most?
We couldn't identify some of the bodies.
Okay. So all the ones that you knew of were criminals.
Yeah, 3 of the 6
The other
we
three you have
identified
no.
as criminals.
Okay. The other 3, were they identified or are they strangers?
The first victim we found, we couldn't identify who it was. The other 2 we identified as just people in the Freelance District. They're not citizens. They didn't have any identification, but we're able to find someone who said that they knew who they were, but not much information on them.
How does one get into the Protectors Enclave without having a passport?
You shouldn't be able to. The Freeland district is where we found most of the bodies, and you don't need a passport to get in there.
The one you found in the Protectors Enclave.
The reason we couldn't identify him was because his face had been cut off.
So, is he wearing clothes?
He was only wearing his underclothes and no items on him.
Do you keep a record of people going in and out of the gate from the Protectors Enclave?
We keep a record of who is issued a passport, but we don't keep records of who passes back and forth.
Okay, so how many people right now have passports, but if they died, nobody would be likely to report it, because you said there's no one reported anyone being missing.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically, that no one reported someone being missing, but the person was not identified. We have missing people reports, but we couldn't link them up with this person. The body was very badly mutilated.
So how long he'd been dead when you found him?
I don't have all of the information myself, but if you want to inquire more about those details, you can contact our priest, Chadley Saris. He's a priest of Tyr as well, and he's working as our coroner over at Neverdeath Cemetery. We have a morgue and crematorium there. As you probably know, the Neverdeath graveyard was the site of a big necromancy attack where the entire graveyard pretty much was raised from the dead and attacked Neverwinter. So we no longer bury people in this city. We only do cremations. So all of the bodies, there was one recently. Let's see. We have records of all the victims, but only one of them is still in the morgue. The others have been cremated.
Okay, so there's the one in the morgue.
Yeah, currently there's one corpse there that can be examined.
Okay.
If you go there within the next day or so, you could examine the body.
Okay, do you have a person who is working on that case at the moment?
Not specifically assigned to that case, but everyone is working on it, basically. We're all trying to find information. Probably the one, if you wanted to ask another person investigating, you might ask Heidi. There's also the Shrine of Tyr. We have a small shrine in the Freelance District. You could inquire over there. We have a few priests and people, members of the Church of Tyr, who work in the shrine over there.
Would you be willing to sign Heidi as a partner with me?
Unfortunately, we're low staffed at the moment, so I can't do that.
Or one of your lower, what about one of your men-at-arms? Someone who's familiar with the town that I can talk to. Would you be willing to assign one of them with me for a while?
I'm not sure if I can. Let me think about it. So can you explain more? What's your intention with having one of our men-at-arms?
If I have a man-at-arms with me, I can ask him general questions about where things are and the history behind certain things and such.
I see.
It's much easier to have somebody with me than having to go back and forth to question just mundane things that I don't know about.
I understand. I think I know who I can assign for that. Hold on. Let me... Heidi, can you go to get... what's his name? Harold. Isn't it Harold, the new priest? Heidi said, yes, I know who you mean. Harold, yes. Yes, Harold should be able to accompany you. But he's not a fighter, but yes, he will be able to explain what's going on in the city. He can guide you.
Great.
Alright, thank you so much for looking into the situation. Have you found accommodations within the city?
I'm staying at the moment. I've been staying at the Driftwood Tavern. You have another place you think would be better?
Oh, that should be fine. If you're willing to spend more, you could go to the Moonstone Mask, but I think that's a bit frivolous in my opinion.
Me too. I'm not into frivolous.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, Lord Harbek, it was nice to meet you. I must attend to my duties, my daily things.
I understand.
Yes, please, you can check in here at any time. If you're in need of supplies. We do, unfortunately, we have to charge for this, but we do have holy water that we prepare ahead of time. But we do have to sell it. That
That's
is
certainly reasonable.
yes. It's 25 gold for a flask of holy water. But
Okay.
if you think that would be something useful for you, you can buy it. Other than that, we don't really provide any services. We don't have rooms or anything open that we can help you with. But as
Okay.
you've said, you've already had accommodations, so you wouldn't need such a thing.
Yes, I do have a few things, but as I go through the town with the Herald, I can take care of any business I need. I have 2 flasks of holy water right now. Do you think that is a sufficient amount for a paladin to be carrying?
Oh yes, that sounds about standard.
Okay. In that case, I will bid you goodbye so that you can attend your duties. As I will ask Heidi to direct me to Herald.
Okay, so Heidi actually comes back with Harold,
Great.
and he says, "Hello, my lord. I heard you need a guide around the city.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You have been
Where,
recommended to me.
yes, I'm a new acolyte here, but I know the city well. I can guide you around.
That is perfect.
Okay.
Should I
Would
make
you
a
like to
donation?
set forth now, my lord?
Um, well, before we do that, tell me what you know of about these murders that have been occurring.
Oh, the murders. It's very awful, isn't it? Can't believe someone would like just mutilate people in the name of Tyr. It's just unheard of. It's disgusting. He's
Were you actually present at any of where any of these bodies were found?
oh no. Luckily I haven't had the misfortune of seeing any of that, but I've heard it was awful.
Okay, so I've been told that we should be going to the main graveyard there, check out the last body that was found. So, would you please accompany me to that?
Okay. And Heidi mentions, oh, Harbek. Before you go, uh, I just wanted to let you know there is actually a
Yes,
reward
ma'am.
for this. If you catch or kill the perpetrator, we have a 200 gold reward for dealing with the perpetrator.
Okay, I appreciate that information.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be on my way. So, Harold, you take care of him. Yes, 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 Heidi.
Okay, so let's go to the graveyard and look at the body.
Okay, so Harbek steps out with Harold, and let's cut back to Rokas and Icewe.
Say, Icy, the glowing anvil is here to the right on our way before we get to the bridge. Why don't we go in there and you show them the staffs that you have and see if they can tell us anything about them, and maybe see if they would be willing to either pay for them or trade them for enchantments.
Okay, so you guys want to make your way to the Glowing Anvil?
Yes.
Alright, so you walk over there. It's very close to where you are. So you go in and you see a male dwarf and a female human are arguing with each other. This is quite a large building. There's lots of workers running around, but you see these two front and center, and they're just arguing with each other. It's like, I told you, you need to wait until I'm finished with the whole thing before you can do that. Like, what are you doing? I told you this. And the woman is answering, no, 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 no. You did not explain it like that. And also, I need to do the first part before you do that other part. So what are you talking about? Like, I should have done it. You should have given it to me before you even got to that part. And so they're just arguing about the process of doing something. You guys aren't sure exactly what they're talking about. And you guys walk up to them, and they're still arguing.
Okay. We'll wait.
Right. After a little while, the woman just says, "Okay, I understand," and she walks off. And you're met with this guy, this male dwarf, looks at you and says, "What do you want?"
Well, I'm interested in what you can provide in the way of services.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you can do enchantments to arms and armor.
Yeah, we call them enhancements usually.
Aha.
It's a bit of a big confusion, to be honest. There's a kind of magic called enchantment, stuff like, taking over someone's mind. And then there's magical enchantment of weapons. It's all a bit confusing, so I like to call them enhancements.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question was that would it be preferable if a customer supplied their own items to be enhanced, or do you prefer to supply the items that you're going to enhance?
Either way is fine. Obviously, if you're buying a new weapon or armor, it's gonna cost more than a piece that's been upgraded. It's gonna take a lot of work to upgrade something. A weapon usually takes about 2 work weeks. Armor is about 10 work weeks. It's quite expensive. So yeah, what are you thinking of looking for there?
Well, I was interested in a breastplate with an enhancement, and I just needed to know if I should
Talking a magic breastplate.
Yes.
All right. So let me tell you, we got a few things we can do with breastplate. We can get you an upgrade to mithril. We can rework parts of something you already have to enhance it with mithril, but normally we would, make a new set out of mithril. We also have adamantine armor, and we have magical armor that we can do for you.
No dragon scale.
No, we don't have dragon scale.
Okay.
I think that would be even above our pay grade.
Okay. Do you take items in trade?
Depends. What are you thinking about?
Well, my friend here has some wizard staffs that we acquired on our last.
Oh, fucking wizards. Okay, you're gonna want to take, if you got some staves or some shit, you need to take that over to one of the magic shops. There's a bunch of them around town. We don't deal with staffs here. If you if you really want to ask, you could ask Anita, who you just saw earlier, bitching about shit again. She's over there. She's a fucking wizard. She does the enhancements on the stuff I smith here.
I see.
Yeah. Unfortunate part of the business. Gotta
Okay.
deal with fucking wizards. Anyway, if you wanna take those staffs out, yeah, I don't know anything about that. You're gonna have to take it to one of the shops. There's a bunch, like they all deal in different levels of magic. I don't quite understand it, but there's some of the stuff's like, 20,000 gold. You go up in the Lake District, find something there. Or, something, you can get a magic item for 60 gold or something like that up in the River District. But, yeah. You have to shop around for that, probably.
What are your starting prices for enhanced breastplate?
That would take about 2 work weeks. Oh, wait. Breastplate? Sorry.
Yeah.
That'd be about 3,000 gold, 10 work weeks.
So it's the 3,000 gold what it costs to get the enchantment on an existing piece, or is that one where you provide the armor?
Could we get it maybe at a pawn shop, do you think? Do you have any pawn shops that might carry that kind of stuff?
Oh, I don't know about that. Might. But I don't. Anyway, yeah. We sell stuff from 2,000 to 5,000 gold. I think, it depends on the type of armor. But, yeah. Improvement's cheaper than buying a new one. It'd probably be about 5,000 to just get a breastplate.
Okay. That's what I get a feel for. Where do we find your wizard friend that you were talking to?
Friend, yeah. She's went in the back to her little office.
What's her name?
Anita
Greywind.
Let's show Anita the staffs and see what she can tell us about them.
So you walk into her office. She's got lots of magical equipment for enhancing things all around. It's kind of cluttered office. And she's sitting in the chair, like rubbing her temples of her head. And as you come in, she looks up. She's like, "Oh, yes, what?"
Day, Anita. We wanted to get some information around possibly selling some wizard staffs. And,
yeah. Okay, let me see. So you hand over the staff there. Which one? You're showing her the glass staff and the spider staff?
Yes.
Alright, she picks it up. She looks it over. She strokes the shaft of the staff and twirls it around. She looks at it closely, looks at it far away, closes her eyes, puts it up to her forehead, takes out a book, flips through the pages a little bit, knocks on it, and then she says, "Yeah, let's see." Okay, so she says, yeah, these are pretty high quality. You probably want to take them over to the Lake District. There's a place called Magnus's Tome.
Okay.
It's in the
I know where that is.
North, near the northwest gate.
Yeah.
It's a big blue building with some spires.
And do you have any idea?
And yes, forgive me for saying it, but if you dressed like that, they might not let you in.
That's fair fair warning. Do you have any idea what would be a fair price for items like these?
She takes out a book and flips through the pages. She says, I would classify these as rare magic items. It's quite a big price range on rare stuff. All the way from 2 to 20,000 gold. These, I'd say, are on the lower end. You'd probably get, I don't usually appraise stabs and things, so I'm not expert on this, but I'd say 2,000 to 3,000 probably.
Okay.
Maybe to use these, or can they only be used by wizards?
Wizards.
Wizards only.
Wizards only.
I thought maybe.
You're a wizard, right?
Yeah, but I don't go out wizarding. I don't go out shooting fireballs at dragons. I stay here and earn money making weapon enhancements.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Get comfortable clothing before we go to Magnus.
Well, there's a tailor up on the far side of the place. We could stop by the baths. I could get cleaned up. We go up and get some new duds.
That'd be a good idea.
Okay.
You want to go do that now?
Sure. I've got the map here. I can see where the baths are.
Yeah, so where are you
Let's
thinking
go get the
about going?
clothes, and then you can get bath and get into clean clothes. Get yourself.
Well, I was going to
clean
get
in.
clothes before I go see the tailor. I mean, and get cleaned up before I went to see the tailor.
Then you have to wear dirty clothes to the tailor.
I see.
Tailor first.
Okay, we'll go to the tailor.
And
I just will pick up a set of sturdy but decent.
Yeah, well, you don't need to tell me before you go. Just do it.
Okay, let's.
So you start walking up the high road, and you actually come across something as you're going.
Okay.
You see a little boy, and he's looking up in a tree, and he's saying, "Come back here! Come down!" Oh my, this is so frustrating. And he sees you guys walking by. He says, "Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Look, my pet is in the tree there. Is it possible you could help me get it down?"
Get your bow out.
My my companion here is wonderful with animals. Maybe she can coax your pet down.
Maybe. Well, anyway, yeah. Can you help me, please?
Well, I'll try.
What's your
So
pet's
Icewe.
name?
What's that?
What is your pet's name?
Let's see. His name is Slithers.
And he's
He's
a
a pet.
snake.
Well, he's a flying snake.
I see.
He just flew up in the tree.
Okay.
It's quite frustrating.
Does he have a favorite food?
I usually feed him fruit. But I don't know what he's doing up there. He does like bugs. Might be eating bugs.
Okay.
My name
Well,
is
I'm fairly-
Feleric Hargenthrop, by the way.
Say that again?
Feleric Hargenthrop.
Frederick?
Feleric.
Feleric.
You have never heard this name before? Feleric?
No.
Well,
No.
anyway, it's a very common name, okay? So, please, listen, I'll give you a gold piece if you can get it down.
Okay, well, I will attempt it. Should I climb the tree and...
Yeah, Icy, you had suggested Icy do it before. Which one of you guys want to try?
I'm more athletic, and she's more charismatic. How do you want to do it, Icy? You want me to climb up, or you want to try to charm him down?
To him in snake language. And just
There's no snake language.
Well,
she could turn into a snake.
I'm just going to say, Slither, come on down. Your owner wants to take you for something to eat. He was just going to go get some fruit for you. Why don't you come down? We'd love to meet you.
So as you talk, kind of sing-songingly to the flying snake, you do see it, it's slithering around the tree branches and then flying between them. And you did get its attention. Anything else you want to do to try to coax it?
Why don't you...
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, we'd love to meet you. You're a beautiful looking snake. And I know that your owner is really missing you. And he was going to take you for something to eat. You must be getting hungry.
Bugs and fruit. We have cheese. Do they like cheese?
Okay, let's see. I see you do an animal handling check.
15, and do I add anything to that?
Animal handling.
+4, that's a 19.
Wow, that's a very high animal handling check. The snake drops out of the tree towards you and slithers around your outstretched arm and then coils up on your shoulder.
You're beautiful, Slither. I'll just gently take him down and hand him to his owner.
And Feleric Hargenthrop takes his flying snake, slithers back. Oh, I need to get it a leash or something. This is so embarrassing. Here, take this coin. Thank you. I will be on my way.
Okay.
This little boy continues walking north into the Lake District. You notice that he's very finely dressed and can assume that he's probably some lord's son.
You said his name was Feather something?
Here, I'll copy paste it for you.
Featherston?
No. Feleric Hargenthrop. It's a very common name. Okay. Feleric.
Okay.
Same direction, we might as well walk with Felric.
Please don't follow me.
We're just heading to the tailor's.
All right. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have a good day.
Yes. You have a good day. Yes.
And if you ever need any help,
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye.
Okay. So now we're
arrogant little so-and-so.
We're walking up past the ogre's flagon.
Okay.
On our
I
way.
think we should call it here. So,
okay.
Because you kind of walked into the area, I had that prepared, so I did that.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, we'll call it quits for there. So yeah, this is my first session doing my own thing. So I was very excited to do it, and I feel like it went pretty well. How did you guys feel about flipping back and forth?
That works fine.
Not bad.
Yeah, did you...
We didn't have to interrupt each other to get our say in.
Harvey, I think you did a really good job role-playing Harbek today. You really got into the lordly stuff. I was very intimidated. I was worried about dealing with Harbek. That was quite good. I was glad to see you getting into it, and Rokas and your interaction was quite funny. It was cool to see what you guys did with the random NPCs and stuff, And you guys both had a very different adventure today, I'd say. Which is kind of cool.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
I had
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right. See you guys next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.